to episode 23 of my Hunt to Call the Wild series. This episode we're still on Te Awaroa. We're going to hopefully head up a bit further north and just slowly work our way through a lot of these, up to that outpost and then up through a couple of lookout points and just discover more of the map. So enjoy. Alright, we've got 3 feral pigs up ahead. Actually more than 3, but there's 3 level 3 males. That one there being the largest and highest estimated score. So I'll go after him. About 200 meters out. There's a level 4 there. Gonna go after him instead. There's that level 4 right there. About 90 meters out. I didn't quite go to plan, but I got him. And there was a gold rated as well, which is nice.
What a beaut! And that chase. Gonna make for some great footage. You're living up to your reputation, I'll give you that. A lot of people around here think that hunting's heyday peaked in the 70s and 80s. Back when you'd get scores of daredevils out in helicopters gunning down deer 3 at a time. That's not the done thing anymore, for a whole host of reasons. But these days we need hunters more than ever. And I'm glad I have you on board to help us show the world that. I grew up here, just west of the mountain range. We were a small community of outsiders living in sync with nature. No running water and only whatever electricity our generator could provide. You've got a fan here, hoa? People from down in the local town used to call it a hippie commune, but I've never liked the term. It was about sustainable living first and foremost. We weren't just there to not shower and sing Kumbaya all day. Josh gave me a hand posting some footage from your hunt to the reserve chat group, and it caught the eye of our resident sharpshooter, Melanie Murphy. So when I say the place is part of me, I mean it. Mum's family can trace their lineage here to the 14th century, and we've accumulated a lot of stories over the years. Melanie's the one who taught me to hunt. She's retired now, but back in the day she worked out on those helicopters with the best, or worst of them. Tough as nails and with a sharp tongue to boot. Some of those are about an animal that holds a special place in my heart. Pākehā, I mean European settlers, released moose here about 100 years ago, and there haven't been any confirmed sightings since the 1950s. We had a bit of a falling out 25 years ago. One of the choppers came down with us in it. That's how I injured my leg. But I swear to you, I saw one when I was little, staring straight at me out of a hazy morning mist. Ever since then, I've been determined to prove that they're still here. I won't go into it, but we should never have taken off that day, and Melanie knew it. Even written a book about it. Or am writing a book about it, I should say. I can't give it the conclusion it deserves yet. Well, these days we're cordial to each other, but not much else. I don't hold out much hope anymore. But I've got a few trail cameras scattered here and there. Usually just throw up deer herds and the occasional teenager behaving badly. But they're pretty low maintenance. Anyway, my mum always told me to let bygones be bygones and all that. Melanie's a better hunter than I'll ever be, advanced age notwithstanding. So I do my best to pass on whatever I've learnt from her gratis. You're welcome. One of them got knocked over and the battery's completely munted. So I'd like you to switch it out if that's not too much trouble. It's on the way to our next filming destination. Right, back on track. Sorry to ask again, but I need you to do me a favour. No, it's not more cleaning up, don't worry. Head to the outpost I've marked on your hunter mate and I'll explain on the way. Heading to the outpost. There should be a battery pack on the table. I've been meaning to get out there for ages, but then my legs started acting up again. Nice to have the help.
Well, that was an easy kill. Skull turkey. Turkey shot into the lung as well.
It's the camera turned toward the river. Just a little further up there.
Got some goats over there as well.
Cheers. That should keep it going for another few years. Can you check the other cameras while you're here? Might give you some stalking suggestions, if nothing else.
Not really what I was after, but at least that's 2 kills done there. And that scared the goats? What? Must be joking. This is a female, nice double lung. This is a small male. I got vertebra. It would have made silver.
Now when something shows up on these, 9 times out of 10 it's a stray deer. little fellas in that props list, Christmas has come early this year.
Don't think that second shot hit. I definitely got at least one. That was a male. I'm pretty sure that I did hit. So we'll see what comes out of that.
There's our missing props. But who? I don't honestly mind someone getting some use out of them as long as we're not deemed responsible. But that's a big bloody truck. There's no driving of anything larger than an ATV permitted in the reserve. Don't see any tracks, do you? Must have been a few days ago at the earliest. License plate's pretty clear at least. I'll do some detective work and let you know. I don't suppose you packed any swing togs, eh? Well, not to worry. Getting to our next destination involves a bit of spelunking, but a flashlight and some waterproof boots should be all you need. Head to the cave I've marked on your hunter mate. Unless you'd rather climb over those mountains. No? Didn't think so.
Here he is. Yeah, I only just nicked him as he was running. He scored gold. Alright, so we're gonna leave this episode here. Didn't really do too much hunting, it was mainly a bit more exploring. And obviously I've got to practice a bit more hunting skills because I had a few get away. But I will catch you guys in the next episode where we'll work our way up here. Yeah, it's another outpost there, so I'll get that. I'll check that out as well, and then head over the bridge to do that mission there, and get that lookout point. So I'll see you in the next episode.